you won't believe what we have here. I ordered this last September. You know how it is. It's COVID, stuff like that, no biggie. Finally here. Holy guacatole. I can't believe it. Performance electronics engine control unit. Let's see, we got give you everything. This one's smaller than I thought. Here's a little Bluetooth wideband thing to pair to your phone. That's pretty cool. Let's see what else. Okay, so it goes here. Just must go to the ECU, then to an O2 sensor. It looks like an O2 plug. That's exciting. Okay. Then this must be how you communicate with it. Okay, and then they include a new pressure sensor. So you're gonna need that, which I think replaces the one on the intake manifold. I don't know where that one goes. I think there's only one, yeah, on the intake manifold. Could be wrong. Bought one of these, but apparently I didn't need it because they're gonna ship one. Didn't know that. That's cool. Max sensor, solenoid, boost control. So they come to the plug. That's cool. What else we got? We got a new air intake temperature sensor. Might have to remove the intake manifold and drill that. So that must be because of the other one. The map sensor is probably just. Oh, wow, this thing's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. It's pretty small. There's going to be plenty of space now for this. Cool. Made in the USA. Boosted Brothers. You got your O2 here, and then a bung. I don't need a bung because I already welded one on, but I'm actually unsure if it's going to clear the frame because I think it might hit. I don't have to try to thread this in one day once I get a chance because it's going to be a tight turn there. Okay. And I got to order a throttle body. Let's see what else we got here. We got looks like some sort of splices. I'm not sure what those are for. And then you got your relays, rut row. Okay, these go to the PE. So these are PE. Nice, PE. PE. And then, what do we have here? So we have speed tack. I don't need that. I don't think I'll need that. I don't really know. There's a few wires on here that I'm not really sure. These are terminated. These are interesting. Okay, I don't know what these are for. So you just got your, I guess just one power supply. Connections, I don't know what this one is here. What do we have here? We have our 2-wire max sensor. And then the rest of coils. Yeah, you got your ground, O2. Okay, that's nice that there's an O2. Big ass hole for this thing. Although I don't think these will. I don't know if these will reach actually. What do you got here? We got ignition. Just coil number 4. Yeah, this isn't gonna reach. All right, it's finally time to tear, what do we have here? My car apart. So I'm going to be tearing the Exocet apart. Well, not totally apart. I'm going to be ripping all the wiring out because we are officially switching over to the, oh, where's my new fuse panel? Hold on. Everything required. New fuse panel, ECU, and the engine harness. I'm gonna rip all the old ones out and we'll kind of go over. I'll go over how that looks compared to what I'm gonna be doing now. One thing that sucks is I was gonna ship this back and get this changed over to some negative grounds, but the way they shipped this harness, these are controlled positively. So what I'm gonna have to do is, there's some wires. This one's for the fuel pump, trigger, or one's fuel pump out. I don't really know. I think this might be fuel pump out, but I wanted to run fuel pump out through here, so I don't really know what I'm gonna be doing. This must be trigger for the fuel pump. I gotta watch the video. There's a video. But anyways, I'm gonna redo this. This meant to go like way over here on the Porsche body, but mine's not. So I can't remember what these two wires are for. This will live in with the rest. I got the Bluetooth wideband thing here, my fuse panel, and actually this is like smaller than the standalone. I thought it was gonna be a little bit almost the same size, but I might be able to fit all of these under that little, under there. So let's get cracking. Film a cracking. I think I used that one already. Let's pop the back hatch off here. Shitty wire, these are all faded, and ground there. So here's the Amazon wiring with extra wires that I had left for whatever I needed to add. Fuel pump wire, which is garbage. The looming, which is, it's not too bad, a loom. But all this is going to be taken out to the front, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this off here. I also have a big gaping hole on the other side that needs to be welded up. Clam off, whatever you want to call this thing. Alright, and then let's see, so we got that off. I don't even know where to begin. I guess I'll start with the fuse box. You can see that this is garbage. These are kind of garbagey. For the headlights, I hate the backs of these. I think I want to go with a whole different headlamp. But it was just to pass the brake and lamp inspection. And then here's my rat's nest right here of everything that needs to come out. I'm going to disconnect the battery. Okay, battery's off now. I'm not gonna even look where any of these go because nothing's going back the same. So, get some cutters. This thing's gonna be on disability for a while, unfortunately. Here's an open solder, just 12 volts, just chilling here. This is a stock engine control unit. Check this out. some relay that I needed to get it started. The fan trigger, which won't be needed anymore. Let's see what else I got going on here. Plug this. This is for the throttle pedal, looks like. And then I'm gonna plug the fuse box here. See, a couple wires attached, high beams, whatever. Let's get cut. Okay. Take these nuts off there. Take all these extra long bolts I have going here. Positive cable over there wasn't even tight. Size 14. Here's the original relay box I built. The fuel pump one, this wire is barely even coming through right here. That's one of the ones that melted. Upgraded that. This is the big power wire for the fuel pump, so it didn't melt. Now I am gonna reuse these connectors here, so I'm gonna take all these Deutsch connectors off. And all of the positive and negative grounds, they came through on the footwell on this end. So now, I have these pass-throughs that I can connect, so the battery will come through here, and then like the way it is now is just bolted to the firewall like this, and I got positive from the battery, then the starter, then the fuse panel. So these will be able to get started from the back, just fuse panel, and then battery starter over here, and then the rest will just go here to the fuse box, and then bam bam. Okay, what else we got in here? We got, so I had to use these, which are like, see, this is like so much poo-poo caca here. I'm not sure what else. So I got some zip ties maybe. Just rip those off. Let's see, some more. Yeah, because like this one runs out and then over, so I need it to run out and then over. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this stuff needs to go. All right, everybody's favorite little thing. I forget what they call this. This is where, oh man, I forgot to add a ground for this. I forgot to add a ground for this, and this, and this, and one of these is the supply, but I have a few of these for the grounds. Positive off. I have the positive for the RLs, which is up front, and then some random, and some other one. That wire just fell out, wasn't even tight. Another one, another one, another one, and some random wire. I think for the relay to keep it running. I really tried actually to make this real clean initially, and things get start putting things together and like, this looks like crap. So this is actually an engine harness from a Beetle. That's why this one's so long. Put that over there. Let's see what else I need to do here. On the dikes. There we go. There we go. There we go. They even have had rubber grommets on a bunch of these that came through the firewall. Those are all just dead now. Engine control unit stuff. Let's see, this is the chassis one. Throttle pedal one, which is no longer used. That, and that, and that, and this. I don't even know. What else do we got here? Something, oh, this is for the map. So I can then cut that. Because I won't be needing this anymore. Oh, actually, that was for the front lights, I think. Maybe. I don't know. It's all getting redone anyways. The map was this one, which wasn't even plugged in, by the way. There's a ground here that I do have hooked up, but we'll probably reuse. Rack connection. Don't need that. Let's see, what else do we got here? Some lights. Lights. This to the dash over there, so we'll cut these. Probably to the back of the car. Cut those. Just want these connectors. This is the DRL module that I bought for the classic cars, which is kind of stupid, honestly. What else? This one is the throttle pedal. So this one is a pain in the ass to take off, so I'm just gonna cut that. Throttle pedal, but I want this. So cut this. Take that. What else we got here? We got an O2 sensor, harness. I got some other wires. Cut. Take that. Oops, didn't like that. Got some more wires. What do we got holding these on? Blue wire, black wire, sick fan wire. Cut those. Still need the Deutsch connectors off those. These are some extra wires that I had ran over there. This is quite the chaos. Rubber grommet. I'll save that. Might use that. Rubber grommet. Save that. There's the one to the back of the car again. Might have to lift it up. Well, apparently I ran the battery cable in this. I actually do have some heat sheathing on these ones. It's kind of goes like that, so just far back. Let's continue on this. What else we got here? What else? Got this one that runs down to who knows where. Just got like a massive bunch of wires here. Like, I guess I'll just cut it. There. Move over to this driver's side to check out this mess. The only thing really that I have clean going here is these ones, which I have the clips for and mounted, but these OBD is gone now. Don't need that anymore. These ones here for just a mess. Take care of your wiring because it's, you know, it makes such a huge difference. Okay, here's the column wiring, which I'm going to put a Deutsch connector on that too. Here's my brake light switch. There's some more wires here. Got wires everywhere, man. Keep a horn one. Got that. Redo that later. I will want to keep a horn though, that's for sure. Cut this. I really thought this was gonna turn out like clean. I was like, yeah, taking my time with the wiring, writing it all down, and there's so much to prepare for. It's crazy. Got a headlight one here. I'll have to redo also. Crazy amounts of connections here. What else we got here? Another Deutsch connector. I gotta get all these connections off the engine harness here. Unwrap this stuff. I don't think there's actually that much. So I got the crank sensor down here. Maybe. That's it. Oh, and the alternator. I believe the alternator harness for the positives on a separate thing. Throttle here, which I have to switch to a cable now, like a caveman. Ugh, pain in my butt. All right, so I'm just gonna place the new engine harness out just to see where I end up. Here's the fuse side. And then I'm starting fitment because this was made for actually a Porsche 944. I asked for the universal, but they gave me the 944, which is fine. It comes with a little relay box for some stuff, which I didn't really need because I was going to incorporate it all into there, but we'll see what I can get rid of and keep. It's a pretty nice box, actually. So, like I said, this is for 944, but I'm going to see what I can do about getting it through into there and reusing the grommet and stuff. But right here, I got everything written down for how many wires I need to run from the back to the front. So I'm going to start cutting these wires, and then I'm gonna run them in a loom. So I got like the middle of the car, and then the end, back, front, and how many have to split this way to the dash to there. It's gonna be great. All right, here's where I'm at with the Exocet wiring. Ran a new wire for this one. I ran one of these pass-throughs up here for the fuse panel, and then it'll be for I think one other thing. So that way I got the battery. I'd shorten this cable. I also shortened the battery cable. That was way too long from the battery to the starter. And then tease off from the starter to the pass-through to there. It runs up for power supply this. And then I gotta shorten, I'm gonna attach the power supply here also for the engine control unit. So got that flopped out of the way for now. And I had to order some more 14 gauge for the headlamps and fuses for the TEP cell, because I'm converting all the TEP cell. So the harness that runs up to here I can do for the lights, but not the fan. So I got to run wires to the headlamps for power. I'll redo these ones. But for now I can run all the wires from here to the column, so I'll do that. And that one I have all written down over here, so I have like everything here that I should need. Hopefully I got it all. So from phase panel to dash, you got blinkers, left, right, blah, 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 high beams, low beams, 12 volt. I'll be splicing some 12 volts together because the fuse panel for only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ignition circuits. So I'll share a couple. It's a one fuse circuit. I got all the wire cut out here. I'll tape all those together. Well, you know, I'll put them in loom, but I'm gonna tape them together and then leave it out of loom until my cables show up for that, for the headlamps and stuff. Because this is the 14 gauge that I'm running for the headlamps. It doesn't seem like enough, but thick enough, but it's, I mean, it's thicker than what I had in there before. I mean, compared to, when you compare that to this, crap. Significant. They're supposed to be the same gauge. You can see the difference. I don't know if you can. You can see the difference in size. The same gauge. It's way thinner from the test out. So yeah, I won't put that through a loom yet until I get to 12 because I don't want to make a bunch of harnesses running left to right. I want one harness from here to there and da 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 da. I don't want a bunch of crap mixed up in the mix. So I want it to be nice and clean and perfect. And this engine over here is just it's leaking so much oil. It needs to come out so bad. But I got to get it running first, and then I got to put some power down, and I want to see what goes first. So that way when I pull the engine, if something's broken, then I can replace it. I think I might just upgrade the clutch when I have it out because I just have an organic disc and I just don't think it's going to be enough. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. So yeah, got the injectors coming, throttle body. I need to figure out the throttle pedal because I threw away the Miata one, or I can't find it anywhere. The stock Miata one that I'd cut out of there. Yeah, so time to start running some wires. Howdy everybody. A long time no see. I'm definitely gonna make a video. I think I'm gonna make a video. Trying. Alright, I don't even know where I left off, so I got a lot to go through. Just shaved, probably missed some spots. Stupid throttle cable's on, right? Got the throttle cable, got the VR6 throttle body, got the engine harness, got the 630cc injectors in with the pigtails that I put on. Only forgot heat shrink one time. Did pretty good. All that's hooked up, aim dash is hooked up, and the standalone's over there. And I was supposed to make that prettier, and it really doesn't look much prettier. Got the taillights on, wired up. Look a lot better. But I'll clean all that up later because I'm still buttoning everything up. Most of the wiring, there's clips there that I'm gonna fasten there. Blah, 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 blah. But we do have this. Fuel pump prime. Aim dash on, coming on. Neutral. Hey, we're running on the standalone. This is the lowest it's ever idled. No, 900, yeah. So that's, I got, let's go back to the other one. So we got oil pressure, lambda, fuel pressure, boost, which I don't know why it's reading 4 psi. I don't know. Coolant temperature. I'm having issues with the idle. I've been in contact with PE, and they're gonna help me sort that out. Hopefully, I just have it in manual mode right now, as low as it'll go, and this is the lowest I can get it to idle. But this is where we're at. I've made this janky throttle pedal out of the old one, and I was trying to set the TPS, and then it busted right off. I ordered a full metal one that'll be here from Summit, and I'm gonna get rid of that one and get a different one. But yeah, I just wanted to update and show you where I'm at with that. We're running on the full standalone now. Exciting stuff. Runs pretty good on the bass tune, and there's no knock control. I just realized that I went to plug everything in, and I was like, that's weird, I still have the knock sensors left over, and I guess they don't run knock, and I'm gonna be tuning this myself with no knock control. It's kind of scary because I probably won't be able to hear anything. So yeah, that's it for now. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this in the garage and then hopefully get a video pumped out here for you guys so I can get a video out. Okay, bye.